Help me. This is not going as I expected. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who don't know me, my name's Rebecca. And in today's video, it's gonna get a little bit wild. I'm gonna be reviewing the Huda Beauty pastel palettes, but there's a twist. Of course there is. I'm also gonna be reviewing ColourPop. It's finally happening. I've been waiting for days. So if you don't know anything about this drama, then let me explain real quick. So basically Huda Beauty launched 3 palettes. There was a mint, a lilac, and a rose. Harmless, no big deal, who cares? But a few months earlier, was it a few months earlier? Actually, I don't know how long ago it was. Could have been a year. I don't really know, but before she launched hers, ColourPop also launched a mint, a lilac, and a peach, not rose, but close. Interesting. So basically, Huda has been like accused many times of copying other brands, and so this is just another case of, oh my gosh, she's copying. I'm not here to say that she is or she isn't copying everybody. Who knows? Make your own decision on that. I'm just here to simply review both palettes and see which one performs better, because that's what it's really all about, right? Actually, I've already reviewed her palettes, so if you haven't seen that video, go watch it. It's up there. I'm posting it now. Don't click it, but don't click it now. Finish this video first and then rewind and go back to it. I don't even know. Just watch it, you know, so you can see what I previously thought of this. So before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and that's pretty much it. So let's stop talking and review these palettes. All right, so let's take a closer look at these one at a time, shall we? We have ColourPop here and Huda Beauty right here. Hers are significantly smaller, that's for sure. All right, so this is what the inside of the palettes look like. So this is the ColourPop palette, and this is Huda Beauty. Next up, let's look at the lilac palettes, shall we? ColourPop, Huda Beauty. All right, let's look at the inside. Lastly, we have the two that are the most different, I guess you could say. There is the Baby Got Peach, and then there's the Rose palette. So here is the peach and the rose. Now these two honestly are two separate palettes. I wouldn't say they are similar. I wouldn't say that is a copy. At least she came up with rose, but it's part of like the 3, so that's why I'm including it. So today I think I'm going to use the lilac palette, even though I have done literally a million purple looks. I just did a look on the mint palette by Huda, and so I don't want to do that exact same thing again. So the first thing I will say, just looking at these palettes, with the ColourPop palette, I feel like there are so many more options of what I can do, just because they do have some deeper shades in here, so that really gives you the ability to make a lot more looks. Real quick, let me just prime my eyes. I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I've used it for forever. I've never had any issues with it, so if a shadow doesn't perform well on top of it, I know it's the shadow, not the primer. In the ColourPop palette, there's so many more options. So I feel so limited by the Huda Beauty palette, and I don't know if I want to do the same look on each eye or to see what the palette is capable of. I don't know. Help me. Help me, Moses. Alright, forget it. Stop thinking about it. Just do it. Just do it. Stop thinking. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You know what? I'm sorry this is so unoriginal. I'm going to do a smoky eye with a half cut crease. So let's see if we can create the same look on each eye. Let's see if that is possible. Alright, I am going to use the Huda Beauty palette on this side, and I will be using ColourPop on this side. Let's do this. Who really is the better queen? Okay, so I am going into the lightest purple shade in the Huda Beauty palette, and let's zoom you in. Oh my, that is close. Dipping into that light pastel lilac shade. So far, just like the mint palette she had, the pigment is very, very sheer. I can see this is going to require a lot of building. Okay, now with the ColourPop, I'm going in with the shade Zoned Out. Let's do the same thing on this side. Right off the bat, and I'm pretty sure you can see, ColourPop has a lot more pigment than Huda does over here. Let's keep going. I'm gonna try to build up the Huda Beauty side a little bit, see if I can get more pigment over there. Dipping into that same shade, let's see if I can build it up. So it seems like if you just pick up the pigment and like press it down and don't really do a blending motion right away, it helps. But you definitely shouldn't have to do that. But I'd say still, this side is a little more vibrant. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with the deepest purple shade in the Huda palette, and I'm gonna build up the pigment in the outer corner. The pigment is just so sheer. What is going on? Alright, now it's starting to build up a little bit. So next I'm gonna use a ColourPop palette, and there isn't an exact match to that color, so I'm gonna be mixing two to kind of get the same feel. I'm gonna be mixing Zoned Out and Iffy. All right, so let me kind of mix those two together a little bit. Okay, so with the Huda palette, that's about as deep as I can make it. So I guess I'll stop there on both eyes. I'm just gonna cut out the crease a little bit and pop on a shimmer shade. Oh, my eye keeps crying. Stop, stop. Help me. Oh, I keep crying. Oh no, now it's messing up the shadow. No! She doesn't stand a chance now. Oh geez. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of do what I did in my last video and kind of ombre the shimmer a little bit. I'm gonna take the ColourPop palette and I'm gonna use the shade Fluff. Fluff? I'm just gonna go straight in with the pigment. I'm not gonna get my brush wet. I just wanna see how it performs on its own. So just picking some up on my brush. Alright, I'm just going to clean off my brush, and let's use the Huda Beauty palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade, well, it doesn't have a name. It is the deepest purple shimmer shade. My eye is crying. I don't know why, and it is totally destroying this side. So Huda Beauty does not stand a chance anymore. So this is not patchiness from her palette. I just can't stop crying, and that is so annoying. Gosh. Anyways, let's go in with that shimmer shade she has going on. It looks pretty. Whoa. Hey girl. Alright. She's showing up to the party. Ooh, that's really pretty. Dare I say I actually like that better than the ColourPop side. Uh-oh. Ooh. I think I like this shimmer better. Uh-oh. ColourPop. Careful now. I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop palette and use the shade Trainwreck. Great, let's see how this one does. That shade actually isn't super metallic. I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but it's not super shimmery actually. That's a little disappointing. ColourPop, what are you doing? Okay, back to the Huda Beauty palette. I'm going in with her lightest purple shimmer shade, and I'm just going to bring that all the way across the lid because there isn't one lighter than that. So let's see how this performs. I'm having a really hard time blending that deeper purple shimmer into the lighter purple. It's like kind of not working. That might be as good as I can get it. Alright, back to ColourPop. I'm going to go in with the shade Cloud. It's their lightest shimmer shade. Alright, let's see how this one, hopefully this one's a little more metallic. super crazy about that. I'm kind of having issues with both sides here. This is not how I thought this would go. We have a lot to talk about with these two palettes. And there goes my eye again. Jeez, this side is gonna cry off completely. How am I gonna put on lashes? Ignore my crying eye because that's obnoxious and annoying. That is not her palette. That is literally just my body trying to fight what is happening right now, and it is very annoying. So let me just finish the rest of my face. I'm gonna put on some liner, lashes, and do everything else, and I'll be right back. And we've got to talk about these palettes because this is not how I expected today to go. This is not what I was thinking at all. So I'm yeah, I have some things to say, so be right back. All right, full face done, and I am back. I know, I look like a whole new person. What a miracle, thank you, Lord. And guess what? This eye still is crying, so these lashes just keep on lifting and lifting. But with that said, let's finish the under eye really quick, and then we gotta talk. Let's have a talk, you and me. This is serious. Oh my gosh. There's something on my contact. And I can't see, I'm blind. Oh my god. What's going on today with my eyes? Please help me. I'm just gonna take a black eyeliner and just run it on my waterline real quick. It's not even gonna work on this side because it's just crying. Alright, going into the ColourPop palette, I'm gonna use the shade Iffy and run that underneath my lash line. Okay, that went on easy. All right, now on this watery eye, we are going to take the Huda Beauty palette, and I'm gonna take the darkest purple and run that underneath my lash line. This is not going as I expected. Alright, so let's talk about these palettes because I'm confused and I did not expect this review to turn out this way. I am not impressed by either palette actually, and I can't believe I'm saying that because I love ColourPop and I use tons of their shadows and I love them. I haven't had issues with them before. The shimmer shades, I wasn't super impressed with them. Like, they don't look terrible, but you can see like the Huda Beauty side is like way more intense and way more metallic. This is just like very soft. I was kind of surprised by that. So with that said, her shimmers were great. Like, you can see it on my eye right here. They look so pretty and so intense. Like, love that. Like, I wish I could buy those shades alone by themselves. They really look good. Now, moving to mattes. Different story. Huda Beauty, where are the mattes? I don't know. The pigment in all of the matte shades, so sheer, like stupid sheer. How did, like, that's just confusing to me. It's like, how did they launch it? Like, doing swatches, I have to like dip in like 6 times to get it to even show up on my skin, and I'm literally see-through. So what about someone deeper than me? You know what I'm saying? I am just like, the mattes, garbage. Like, they blend fine, or at least for me they did, but they're just like, there's no pigment. It took, like, you can see on my eye, like, this is the ColourPop side. It's just much more vibrant and not see-through. I can't think of, I don't know words. What is English? And this side, like, it's sheer. Like, you can literally see through it. It's like if an eyeshadow was a tinted moisturizer, that's the mattes in this palette. But the ColourPop mattes, great. They blended really, really well. Super pigmented, went on like a dream. Didn't have any issues with it at all. So what does that mean? Maybe they need each other. Maybe we should just stop fighting, stop with all the drama, and just come together to create one perfect palette. You got your shimmers, you got your mattes. What else do you need? Yeah, weird. I was not expecting this. I was totally expecting ColourPop to just kill it. But ColourPop, I'm sorry, the shimmers, they weren't all that. They were actually almost, dare I say, a little chalky. They were a little bit chalky. I'm sorry, ColourPop. Now I'm really curious to try their other pastel palettes, but I cannot keep just making ColourPop and Huda Beauty. I'm not doing this 100 more times. Like, this is the last one. Sorry, folks. So, should you buy either of these? That's the question. I take back what I said in the Jeffree Star review. I reviewed the Bloodlust palette, and I was like, do you need this? No, you could get ColourPop and probably use it as a dupe. But now that I've used, especially the pastel one, it does not compare to the Jeffree Star one. His is so pigmented. Like, he has nailed his formula. Like, good job, Jeffree. You're just doing it. So, up to you if you want to buy these. They're not like garbage palettes. They're not. But I had issues with both. So, I don't know. What do you think? Which side looks better to you? I'll give you a quick little look. ColourPop, Huda Beauty. Who do you like? What do you like? What do you know? I don't know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions. I would love to hear them. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. It literally means the whole world to me. We gotta get to 200 subscribers because that would be better than 150. Don't you agree? Let's do it. We can do it together. Come on, friends. Follow me this way. Actually, no, there's a wall there, so we can't go that way, but we can go out the front door. Also, don't forget to like this video. Lets me know if you like this kind of content. So I guess don't like it if you don't like this content. And lastly, if you haven't followed my Instagram, what are you doing? I'm an artist. I make all kinds of crazy crap over there on my Instagram. It's just a fun time. You never know what I'm gonna post. So my Instagram is RebeccaYoussef712, and go check it out. Video number 7 done. 7 videos, that's a lot of videos. I'm doing it. I'm really doing it, you guys. Okay, stop. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.